Can I show you a scary video?
うるせえよ。うるせえっつんだよ、マジで。おい。ふざけんな、マジで。おい。こいつマジうるせえな、おい。
This new horror game looks absolutely terrifying. This is a first look at a new body cam style horror game that was just revealed. You play through the experiences of people who went missing in this found footage style. Are you brave enough to play this game? Follow to hear about the release date for Paranormal Tales.
Most disturbing Halloween facts. So you all remember when you were kids and you went trick-or-treating and your parents would try to check your candy for razor blades, and we all kind of just thought it was a myth. But really, it is true. In Ohio, one Halloween night, a child was sorting through their Halloween candy when they cut their finger on a blade in the candy bag. They went to the hospital for stitches and no one else was injured. The blade was hidden inside of the wrapper of a candy bar. The same night in Waterbury, Connecticut, police arrested a man after razor blades were found in the bottom of 2 trick-or-treater candy bags.
Oh my god! What's that? What's happening? Where's the blade? Stop it!
Never go down Evangeline Road, Louisiana. 2015, a group of urban explorers go searching for a local legend. This creature is said to be the spawn from a satanic ritual performed by a group of outcast circus performers in the late 1900s. They were deep in the woods and night was fast approaching, so they decided to set up camp. But it's what happened when one of the explorers went to pee that sent shivers down my spine. It was way darker than normal that night. The man walked about 10 feet from the fire and behind a tree. But when he turned around to go back to camp, everyone was gone, and the woods was completely silent. He called up a friend to tell him what had happened so that if he doesn't come back, someone would know why. When the rangers got to the campsite, the scene was horrific. Blood and body parts were everywhere. What happened to the explorers, and why didn't he tell his friend that the others were dead?
Evil toy blocks.
B, C, right? Makes sense. U, then it goes D, E, M, O, N, S.
Demons.
Demons. This is from the 1930s, dude. No one's making shit like that back then.
What company made that?
So it's a company, Gateway Toy Company. So
anything on the back of it?
It just says gateway, right? That's all we know about it. Like,
Get it? Oh, I get a gateway.
Right, right. Danvers, Massachusetts. Wow. These things are really, really hard to find. I, of course, have them, which is amazing. But here's the deal. This is the craziest thing. So the first thing is, there's hidden messages in these blocks. So the first thing when you look at this box, it says family. It's the only word on there that is in all caps, right? So what happens if you spell the word family with the blocks? Where's my other?
The Y is missing.
The Y is over there. So hold on, let me spell it right. So I have to sometimes. Here we go. Yep, there we go. So if I spell family in these blocks, if I just turn them all over, check this out. M-U-R-D-E-R on the other side. So imagine a children's set of blocks where a kid spells the word family and directly on the other side is the word murder.
Holy cow.
Someone was just scrambling to me.
Avoid possible contamination through the air. Please keep shelter in your residence until further notice. If you are a resident of King County, please stand by for further updates.
So why are you sitting down talking to me? Why aren't you sitting down with the police right now?
I've told the police. In fact, if anybody wants to go back to 1993 when I was interviewed by the Santa Barbara Police Department, I sat there and I gave them the names. They're on record. They have all of this information, but they were scanning Michael Jackson. All they cared about was trying to find something on Michael Jackson.
Who you said, by the way, did not abuse you.
Who Michael was innocent, and that was what the interview was about with the police in 1993. I told them he is not that guy, and they said, well, maybe you just don't understand your friend. And I said, no, I know the difference between pedophiles and somebody who's not a pedophile because I've been molested. Here's the names. Go investigate. And let me push this forward. There are thousands of people in Hollywood who have this same information. Why is it all on me? Why is it if I don't release the names in the next 2 months, 6 months, or a year, I'm the bad guy? I'm the victim here. I'm the one who's been abused. I'm the one who's trying to come forward and do something about it.
But
hold on, please, I'm sorry. There are thousands of people out there, Matt, who have this information. Any one of those child actors that went to the teenage soda pop clubs with me when I was a kid know who those people are and the people who ran it. Anybody can go back through history and look at the teen magazines and say, what was the name of that venue they were all promoting and who ran that venue and who endorsed it?
You've said you've had death threats.
Yes.
Because you have this information and have threatened to expose it. Another reason, I think, to go to police. That's a crime, to threaten someone's life.
I've gone to the police with that as well.
And what would be wrong with going to the police now again? Didn't work out in Santa Barbara.
There's a statute of limitations, Matt, in the state of California, which protects people. It's not that way in New York. It's that way only where the movie industry is, conveniently enough, in California. That's the seriousness of this. You cannot, because if I were to go to the police, I would be the one who's getting sued. Henceforth, I need a team of lawyers and I need a team of security to be around me at all times to keep me safe so I can get this message done.
Real
I'm
quickly.
not playing around. It's serious stuff, and I vow I will release every single name that I have any knowledge of, period. And nobody's going to stop me this time, as long as people support this.
Corey Feldman.
Absolutely.
Thank you.